Good day, everyone. My name is Odegodwin Daniel, and I'm your tutor for today. Do well to subscribe and follow us across our social media pages at Gordon School of Mathematics. In today's class, we're looking at the topic, the area and volume of cylinder. Now, I have this as my cylindrical example. Now, if you look at this cylinder, the cylinder is made up of three surfaces. It's made up of a top circular face and a circular base, and a curved surface, a surface that is curved, right? So a cylinder is made up of three surfaces: the top surface, which is circular, the base, which is also circular, and a plane surface, which is curved, right? Now, if I detach the top circular face, so this is the circular top, right? Now, I also detach the circular base. So now, a cylinder is made up of three surfaces: the top circular face, the base circular surface, and then a curved surface. Now, the surface left when we remove the circular faces, right, is called the net of a cylinder. So the net of a cylinder is this part that is left when we remove the hollow, that is the circular part of a what? Of a cylinder. Now let's leave our circular surfaces somewhere. And then, now, this is a curved surface. If you look at this curved surface, right, if we stretch it, what do we have? We have a rectangle, right? So it means that to find the area of a cylinder, we have the top circular face, right? And of course, remember that the area of a circle is pi r square, right? So we have area of top circle, which is what? Pi r square. We have the area of base circle, which is also pi r square, right? Now, we now have this, which is a what? A cylinder. So it is a curved surface, right? But if you stretch it out, it becomes a rectangle rather. So we have the rectangle. So the area of a cylinder is the area of the top circle plus the area of the base circle plus the area of the curved surface. So now, this curved surface is a rectangle when stretched. And then the area of a rectangle is length times breadth. Now, in this case, we can call it height, right? Because the cylinder, it's a cylinder, so we're looking at the height from top to bottom. Now, so how do we get the length of this curved surface? Now, this is a curved surface from this point to this point, which is the length, right? Now, this is the height, this is the length. Now, if I take this length now, this length, the length of this rectangle, now remember, if the cylinder is not in rectangular form, it's in circular form. Now, this length from here to this point gives me the total distance of a circle, right? Which means the length of the curved surface is the total distance from the beginning of the curve, right, to the end of the curve. And which is the circumference of a circle. And remember that the circumference of a circle is given by the formula 2 pi r. So which means that the length here of the curved surface, the length of this curved surface is the same thing as 2 pi r. Then we have the breadth, which is the height, right? So now, which means that the area of the curved surface will equal 2 pi r times height, and that will give us 2 pi rh. So the total surface area of the cylinder is equal to the area of top circular face plus area of base circular face plus area of curved surface. And that gives us pi r square plus pi r square, then plus 2 pi rh. Right? Now, pi r square plus pi r square will give us 2 pi r square. Right? Then, of course, we have plus 2 pi rh. Now, 2 pi r is common to both. We have 2 pi r in brackets. We have r left here. We have plus h. Now, this is the formula to find the total surface area of a cylinder. That's 2 pi r into bracket r plus h. Now, in case you don't remember this formula, remember that a cylinder is made up of 3 surfaces: the top circular face, the base circular face, and the what? And the curved surface. Now, the total surface area is the area of each of the 3 surfaces. So you can just go ahead, find the area of the top circular face by r square, add it to the area of the base circular face by r square, then add it to the area of the curved surface, which is what? 2 pi r h. Right? So if you do it separately like this, sum them up, it is still the same thing as you solving this way. Now look at the volume of cylinder. Now a cylinder is made up of circular part and a curved part. Now the volume of cylinder is equal to area of the circular surface, right, times the height of the curved surface. Now, remember, the unit for volume is centimeter cube, which is, if you look at this, area of circular face is in centimeter square, while the height is centimeter. So we have centimeter square times centimeter gives us centimeter cube, right? So the volume of the cylinder is given by area of circular surface, which is by r squared times the height of the curved surface, which is height. And that will give us by r squared h. Alright, so we look at an example. At the example, we have a cylindrical cup has a circular base of radius 7 centimeter. Now, so we have, this is a cup, right? Now, so a cylindrical cup has a circular base of radius, so remember that the radius of a circle is the distance from the middle of the circle to any part of the circumference. To any part of the circumference. So if this is the middle of the circle, we have radius. While diameter of a circle is the distance or a line that divides a circle into 2 equal parts, 2 equal halves, right? So that the diameter of a circle is equal to 2 radius. That is the distance from the midpoint to this part of the circumference, and the distance from this midpoint to this part, which divides the circle into two. A part, half of it from the middle is radius, half of it is radius. Both of them together as one is called diameter. Because in some questions, you might be given diameter instead of radius. You should know that your radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. So that diameter is equal to what? 2 radius. Now, we're given that our radius is what? 7 centimeter, right? The height of the curved surface is 10 centimeter. Now, we're given pi equals 22/7. Now, calculate its curved surface area. Curved surface area, that is this part that is curved. Now, remember that the curved surface area, when stretched, is a rectangle, which is length times height, right? But then, if you look at the length of that rectangle when brought back to a cylindrical form, it is the circumference of a circle, that is the total distance from a point round that circle back to that point, right? So we have, which is what? 2 pi r times height. So we see that the what? The area, curved surface area, is equal to pi r h, where we have pi equal 22/7, we have radius equal 7 centimeter, and we have height equal 10 centimeter. So the curved surface area CSA equal 2 times pi is 22/7 times radius is 7 times height is 10. So 7 will rule out 7, and that will give us 2 times 22 is 44. 44 times 10 is 440 centimeter square, right? That's A. For B, we have to look for the area of its circular base. The area of its circular base, we have radius to be what? 7 centimeter. Remember, area of a circle of circular base is equal pi r square, where pi is what? 22/7. So that gives us 22/7 times 7, then times 7 square means 7 multiplied itself twice. So we have another 7. So this 7 will rule out 7. So we have 22 times 7 gives us 154 centimeter square. See, total surface area. Now, like I said, the total surface area is the addition of the area of all the 3 parts that makes up the cylinder. So in case you do not remember the formula, we can then find, we say total surface area is equal to pi r squared plus pi r squared, that is the area of the top circular base plus circular area plus the area of the base circular surface, then plus the area 2 pi rh of the curved surface, and that will give us, we already know that this area of the circular base is what? 154 centimeter. That gives us 154 plus 154, then plus the area of the curved surface is what? 440. Now, if you sum everything together, this is 308, and this gives us 748 centimeter square. Now, if we use the formula to find the total surface area of a cylinder, which is 2 pi r plus h, right? So that would give us 2 times pi is 22/7 times radius is 7, and we have 7 plus 10. So this will give us 7 will rule out 7. 2 times 22 is 44. And then we have 7 plus 10 is 17. If you do this multiplication, we have 748 centimeter squared. Okay, so we have another example that says a cylinder of height 12 centimeter and radius 5 centimeter is made of cardboard. That is, what was used to make the cylinder is a cardboard, right? Use the value of 3.1 centimeter. Now, please take note. The question was given in one decimal place. It simply means that your answer too must be in one decimal place. Now, so say, use the value 3.1 centimeter for pi to calculate the total area of cardboard needed to make a closed cylinder. Now, what does that mean? Now, this is a cylinder, right? So, if the top circular base is there, then it is closed, right? If I remove the top circular base, what do I have? I have a cylinder that is open. So, when they say find the total cardboard, which is the total surface area of a closed cylinder, that is a cylinder that is complete, that has both the top circular face, the base circular face, and the curved area, right? Then, to find a cylinder open at one end, that is a cylinder that does not have one of the circular base. So it's either open at the top or it's open underneath, right? Which means it does not have a base, it is open beneath and the top is covered. Or it is opened at the top while the base is covered. So it means that if I'm going to find the surface area of a closed cylinder, it simply means the area of the top circular base, top circular surface, plus the area of the base circular surface, plus the area of the curved surface. That's the area, total surface area of a closed cylinder. Now, the total surface area of an open cylinder will not have one of the circles, right? So, it simply means solution, total surface area of closed cylinder is, we have 2 pi r plus h, right? So we have 2 times 3.1 times our radius is 5 into brackets 5 plus height is what? 12. So this gives us 2 times 3.1 is 6.2. 6.2 times 5 will give us 31, right? Into bracket 5 plus 12 is 17. 31 times 17 will give us 527 in a what? Centimeter squared. Right? So B, we have the area of open cylinder will be the area of one circle times 2 pi r each, right? The area of the ones, plus the area of the curved surface. Now, which will give us pi is 3.1 times 5 square is 25, which is our radius, plus 2 times 3.1 times our radius is 5, then times height is what? 12, right? So 3.1 times 25 will give us 79.5, I guess I'm correct, yes, plus 2 times 3.1 is 6.2. 6.2 times 5 is 31. 31 times 12 will give us 372. So the addition of these two gives us 451 0.5. So the area of the open cylinder is 451.5 centimeter square. And C, the volume of the cylinder is given as pi r squared times height. So we have pi is 3.1, r squared is 25, then times our height is what? 12. So 3.1 times 25 times 12 will give us 930.0 centimeter cube. We'll end the class here today. Thank you for joining the class. Hope to see you at the Goddard Maths Quest this Saturday. Goddard Maths Quest happens every Saturday, where 2 students wins 5,000 naira each for themselves if they are the first and second persons to answer our questions correctly. I'll see you on Saturday at the Goddard Maths Quest, and I'll see you in the next class. Please do well to like, share. If you don't understand anything, leave a comment for me, and I'll be willing to respond to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.